everyone, welcome to Gusto News on Gusto TV Africa. My name is Ima. Yes, on today's news we have Davido, we have Rema, and I'll be running on the news with Tiwa Savage. But before going to what we have for today, I want to say a very big thank you to all of your amazing subscribers. Thank you for all you do for us here at Gusto TV. We say all you do, and we really do appreciate you. And yes, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe, and also do not forget to click on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. Yeah, now moving on to what we have for today, we have Davido on the news. Yes, OPO is always in the news. If he's not in the news by himself, there is something always attached to OPO that always makes him stay in the news. Yes, we all know that David has 3 baby mamas. He has Sophia, who is the mother of Imade. We have Amanda, who is the mother of Haley, and we also have Chioma, who is the mother of Ifeanyi. And you know, because of his kids and his baby mama, Davido is always in the news because there is something about him and his family to talk about. Remember when he had this interview with BBC One, he talked about the fact that his daughters Imade and Haley are always asking him, okay daddy, why do we have different mothers and why do we stay alone? And I was like, when those questions comes up, like, he has literally no answers for them. But then he has said that when they actually grow up, they're going to understand, you know, why they actually have different mothers. Now there is someone David had like a very exclusive relationship with. People call it a love relationship, and that's with Chioma. And you know, they started dating, and Chioma gave him a son, Ifeanyi. And immediately after Chioma gave birth, there was a whole lot of back and forth that led to their breakup, which actually made a whole lot of people sad, because yes, we're looking forward to assurance, you know, we're looking forward to the wedding, you know, we're happy that okay, finally David was going to settle down. But something led to something, and all of a sudden these guys decided to split, you know, even if they didn't come out to tell us the reason why they had the break in their relationship. But yes, they actually broke up. But then this particular blogger, Gist Giver, at some point came out to say, you know what, Davido and Chioma are actually still together, but they are actually keeping their relationship on the low. You know, they don't want it to be in the front of the media. They just want to do their thing, live a private life. But we're still like very skeptical about it, because then Davido has not come out to say anything about Chioma. You know, Davido was not following Chioma. Chioma was not following Davido. Chioma had not come out to say anything about David. So a lot of people were skeptical about the fact that they were actually together. But you know, since the beginning of this year, there's been, you know, signals, you know, trying to tell us that maybe these guys are actually back together. Yeah, so it was first Chioma was spotted in a family gathering with Davido, and people were like, okay, you know what, these 2 people in the same place. And I think this event was actually Davido's family event, and Chioma was there. You know, even went ahead to perform at Chioma's sister's wedding, and this got a whole lot of people talking, and they're like, okay, do you know what, are these guys back? And you know, they went ahead to post a picture. Okay, Chioma posted a picture of her on her page, while David posted this picture of him on his page. But guess what, they were actually wearing almost the same color, and people were like, okay, do you know what, are these guys back right now? So to actually, you know, give us a hint or to make it clearer, you know, David sent a private jet to pick up Chioma and Ifeanyi to come meet him in London, you know, for his O2 performance, which got a whole lot of people talking like, okay, you know what, David sent a private jet to come pick Chioma and Ifeanyi up. Does this really mean these guys are actually together? And immediately after the O2 concert, David was actually spotted with Chioma in a club, and they're looking all happy and excited. And you know what, we're like, okay, maybe these guys are really back, and they decided to, like, you know, keep everything low. And yes, David has been commenting a lot on Chioma's Instagram posts. Same thing with Chioma. This is something that they didn't do for a while, and yes, they've been commenting on each other's posts. So yeah, people are really excited that okay, even if these guys are not like going to come back to being in a relationship, the fact that they are actually cool is something. But then over the weekend, something happened. There was this particular girl that David had, was it dinner or lunch with, you know, that they posted this video on Snapchat that people said was actually Davido's new girlfriend. After that particular incident, we've never really heard anything about her. But over the weekend, she came out to rant, and she had a whole lot to say about Chioma. Now let's look at what Vanessa has to say about Chioma. So this was actually some of the posts that she made, and I'll be reading it out. She said, you don't want to be seen in the O2, but you planned with your blogger friend to take every moment of you in the jet and in London to post on his page. If you want to keep it private, you won't be comfortable with that. Fake girl, the same jet that brought the whole family and his mom with his kids, you made it look like it's all about you. You will get married and get tired. You will regret putting yourself in this mess. So she's actually talking about the fact that this particular private jet was actually sent to pick up Chioma, his family, Imade, Sophia, Amanda, and Haley. But then she's actually saying that Chioma made it look like it was her that they sent this particular private jet to pick up. She also said, keep forcing a man to marry you the way you force him to buy that engagement ring because she got pregnant. Lord of the Rings. Ladies, she now said, ladies, don't ever force a man to marry you or you wear that ring for 10 years period. So she's saying, oh, Chioma forced Davido to actually buy her that ring and also forced Davido to actually propose to her because she was actually pregnant. Then she said, all of those fake accounts in my name are not me. If I need a fake account, I will choose a different name and not Vanessa. Anything I want to say, I will use my real account. But can you do the same? Because you want people to talk good about you, but everyone in the family and the crew know who you are, and so keep deceiving people till the gist gets out. So she has come out to say, okay, you know what, people are coming out to say she's using fake accounts to do a whole lot of things, that she's actually not the one. And if she really has anything to say about anybody, she's going to come out and say with her full chest. And she also went about to say, okay, you know what, people in the family, that's Davido's family, and people in his crew, that's a 30 BG gang, actually know the kind of person Chioma is, but then Chioma is putting up the whole good girl stuff. And she also went out to say, okay, do you know what, Davido is going to come out to say this by himself. Yes, David has not come out to say anything, and Chioma, who doesn't really like to be in the eyes of the public, has also not come out to say anything. So yes, we've not heard anything from David and also not heard anything from Chioma. But really, I don't think Chioma is going to come out to say anything. But yes, you're waiting for a response. That's if there's actually going to be any. Now, moving on from the Davido news, we have Rema. Yes, Rema is someone that is currently in the news because, man, he's been making a whole lot of moves and doing a whole lot of big things for himself. Yes, Rema, who actually just released his new album, and also the fact that before he released that new album, he was seen with a whole lot of people. He was seen with the likes of Chris Brown, Leonas, Jason Derulo, and the rest. And also he released a song with Tory Lanez recently. I know that particular song is actually currently trending and is actually a bang. But yes, we're going to be talking about the song that Rema released in the beginning of this year, which is actually Calm Down. So this particular song did a whole lot of numbers and is actually still trending and all of that. So we're going to be looking at some of the achievements this particular song did on some of the streaming platforms. All right, so this is actually 1 month of Calm Down by Rema. We're going to be looking at some of the streaming platforms and the numbers they did on the streaming platform. And 1 month of Calm Down by Rema. 1 month of Calm Down by Rema streams from 5 music platforms. So we have Spotify, it has 5.16 million plus streams. We have YouTube, it has 12.21 million plus streams. We have Audiomack and it has 5.19 million plus. We have Pandora, it has 160k plus. And we have SoundCloud, it has 153k plus. Total streams 22.96 million plus for Calm Down for just 1 month. That's actually a very, really big one. A very big congrats and well done to Rema. Now, lastly on the news, we have Tiwa Savage. Yes, Mama Jam Jam. Yes, after the whole sex thing, Tiwa has been really trying to keep it low, and coupled with the fact that she lost a whole lot of endorsement deal, and she has not really been having shows or dropping music and stuff. This was after she dropped her Water and Gary EP. She's been really missing in action and all of that. And yes, a whole lot of people have come out to say, okay, you know what, we know you had something really big to deal with, but then we need Tiwa Savage back. Now, when she dropped this particular EP, we had a whole lot of amazing songs on this particular EP. We have Work Father featuring Nas and Rich King. We have Adelri. We have Tales by Moonlight featuring Amare. We have Somebody Son featuring Brandy. Yes, this particular song was the hit on this particular EP. And we also have Special Kinda featuring Tiwa. But right now on this particular EP, there's a particular song that Tiwa is really pushing, and we've seen a whole lot of celebrities come out to join the challenge and vibe to this particular song. And this particular song is Tales by Moonlight featuring Amare. So currently Tiwa is actually pushing Tales by Moonlight, and yes, this particular song is doing a whole lot because people, celebrities, like everybody is jumping on this particular song and jumping on the challenge. Yeah, but that's not the reason why we're here to talk about Tiwa Savage. Yes, we all know that, like I said, she's not been in the news for a long time, but then she was sighted with somebody in London, and that's Adekunle Gold. Yes, Tiwa Savage was sighted with Adekunle Gold in London. We all know that Adekunle Gold was at the O2, to perform at Davido's O2 concert. And yes, Tiwa Savage, who was not at the O2, was sighted with Adekunle Good, and they took pictures, looking all beautiful. And people have come and said, okay, do you know what? Is this a collaboration? Like, what is Tiwa actually doing in London currently? We know that Adekunle Good was there for Davido's O2 performance, but why is he not back to Nigeria? And why is Tiwa actually in London? So a lot of people have come and said, okay, do you know what? Should we be expecting a collaboration from this to that, that we do not know? But then the both of them was actually cited, and it's going to like be really amazing if the both of them would be giving us a song pretty soon. Now with the Tiwa Savage news, and also Tiwa is going to be performing in Uganda on the 22nd of April. So she posted this on her story, and she said, okay, you know what, guys, if you're in Uganda, come out, and you need to be at this particular show. It's going to be, going to be fun. Just come out and support your girl. So she posted it on her story. So yes, if you're in Uganda, make sure you're available on the 22nd of April 2022, because yes, Tiwa is going to be live in Uganda. Yes, so the Tiwa Savage news, I'll be rounding up the news for today. Tell us what you think about the news in the comment section. And as usual, we'll be in the news, responding to some of your comments, if not all. Do not forget to keep liking, sharing. Do not forget to keep sharing the gospel of God. So we see all you do, and we really, really do appreciate you. And yes, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, please do not forget to subscribe, and also do not forget to click on the post notification bell so as to know when we drop new content and new videos for you. Bye for now. My name is Emma.